the hardest part about doing comedy in the metaverse is that you can't see your audience, right?
So you can hear them laugh though.
Well, you're hoping that you hear them laugh, right? Because like stand up, right? Sometimes you're far from the stage, so you can see them a little bit.
So you're doing it a little like cartoon avatars.
Yes, and their face doesn't move, so even if they like.
Like reaction, you fucks, like you're like do something.
Like I'm waiting for a laugh. I'm waiting for a laugh. I'm dying out there for like you bomb in the metaverse. You bomb. Like, that shit is crazy.
Oh my god! I want to put that on a fucking shirt. That shit is incredible.
You know when they're like,
I mean, but if you watch this podcast enough, you know, a lot of the times
we
it just
leave
stays
it
right the fuck in there.
We do. Sometimes
it ain't going nowhere.
Sometimes it stays in the opening, dude. It is funny, but sometimes
just like
it's the mystery of post.
We ain't going nowhere.
It's gonna
we
stay
ain't
in the
going
opening.
nowhere.
All right, so then let's do this. You are now on the Naturals Pod.
I found
us. I didn't know.
You're making a Naturals Pod.
No.
You're making us a jingle.
I was trying to have a rap.
You're trying to Harry Mack us right now.
It was hard. It was hard.
Hard. Freestyle rapping is hard.
I want to do a comedy cipher. So I want to do it in like groups, right? Like we'll have like 3 comedians and like there'll be like 3 different groups and 3 comedians.
Yeah.
And we'll just like all go out like in our different groups, like ciphering jokes, like fucking freestyle on a beat though, like on a beat, but we're doing comedy.
How much would I have to pay you to show up to that, Derek, and bust a freestyle? I want nothing
Not
more.
even rap. We're just doing comedy, but over a beat. Like it's like, you know, when you hear poetry,
yeah, I see what you mean.
over a beat, you know. It's like,
Are you? Do you partake of that? Are you like a slam poetry person?
I do go, and I've read a few poems aloud, but I don't like to share my deep inner thoughts with people like that. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, because it was funny because me and him, we were downtown once and we walked out into a back patio area of a bar and we walked into like this secret, like,
You were at Rebar.
I am me.
You're at Rebar.
Are you? And then they all looked at us like, what the fuck are you doing opening and walking back into our harmonious fucking, and we were like, whoa, this is weird.
They were like, I am drowning in animal products.
Yeah, okay, so
My menstruation is constantly late.
oh my god, no, for real, we can talk about that's really scary.
Save who are we not supposed to say? Palestine.
Yes, let's see Palestine. No, for real.
And we're gonna get canceled. I'm like neutral on all those things. I'm not taking a stand.
That's fair, but like, let's just not kill people like anywhere,
Agreed.
abroad or at home. Like we just, I know world peace is hard or whatever, but
Let's not
like,
kill people.
let's just not. I'm here for that.
But you've been to one of those before?
Yeah, I love. So specifically, I think you were at Rebar, and I went to that one time. I went to one of those, and it was like a Black History Month. They had like an Afro-futuristic, like open mic night, and it was during Black History Month, so they were promoting like, oh, Black people come. So I went, and there was only 3 Black people. And 2 of us went at the end. And so there was only like 4 Black people because I brought 2, but there's only 3 who got on the mic. So it was just weird. And then I started off because it was on my grandma passed away in 2022, and so it was on her anniversary in 2023.
Oh, okay.
And so I went up there last, and I was like, "Happy Black History Month!" Only to the 4 Black people in this bitch. And then I was like, I can't believe you Rosa Parks me on my dead grandma's birthday. Like, such a great Black History Month. And then like, I think all the like woke-ish white people kind of got offended. But like, how are you offended at me on Black History Month and you put me at the end of this like poetry, all artists, open mic night, which was like weird because it had like, you know, I love poetry. I do love poetry. I have some friends who are poets. Like, I have a poet who's coming to my Valentine's Day party. I hope y'all come. But I have a poet.
Didn't get that invite
First
yet,
off,
so go ahead and hurry up and send it. Because
okay, I've been posting,
it.
It's definitely a mixer. But I have a poet there. I have a singer there. I might have a comedian. We'll see. But it's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna have a little red room. But I love poetry. I love a good poem.
What's a red?
Yeah, you just glazed right over that super quickly. What's a red room? Where'd that pen go, by the way?
Oh, it's right here. It's kind of gonna be like this room, but it's gonna be in my office, but with red lights, so that people can take pictures. Just kind of.
So this is an artistic thing. It definitely sounded like a place you go to fuck. And then you just winked at the camera, so now I really don't believe you.
I am going to be raffling off herbal baths, and
that's cool.
Sound healing, massages. I have a massage table.
Dang,
I'm not certified or anything, but I'm good.
Is sound bath where you do like the bowls and
Yep, and I help people meditate and just like maybe.
Is this like gonna secretly turn into an orgy?
I don't.
Because then Derek's in. I just want to come for peaceful meditation.
I'm not gonna be meditating there, but I really hope it doesn't become an orgy because my couches aren't like plastered for that.
Get the plastic sheets. What are we doing?
I mean, I have a lot of garbage bags. However, my thing is that like I hope that people get to mix and mingle, and maybe leave with leave with someone, maybe leave with numbers, maybe just
that's cool.
I feel like
I'm single and ready to mingle, so I'll come hang out. Yeah.
I feel like in this day
take
and
your
age,
sexy situations elsewhere, not at the party. Okay,
the red room is for pictures only.
If you're gonna fuck at my house, you better be fucking in the car. I do have cleaning supplies in the guest bathroom. My mom said if you're making a mess, you better clean it up because who the fuck do you think you are?
So
copy that. No fucking.
I mean, if you do fuck, clean it up. Yeah, I see y'all have Clorox in your office. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not supposed to.
Man, if you fuck in my house, I better not find out. That's all I'm saying.
You're gonna be upset?
You definitely better clean
Even
it
if it's in like a bathroom, though. Like, if it's in your bed, it's disrespectful. I agree. Not in your bed. But if it's in the bathroom.
If it's in the bathroom or outside, like, you do what you do, you fucking animals.
The Clorox is underneath the sink with paper towels.
Yes.
Use hot water.
Yes.
If someone goes into a room.
I should put that on the door. I should put that on the door.
I should be the last person saying this because I can't tell you how many random houses, floors, and beds that it was mainly in high school. Once you grow up, like, it's strictly bed for me. All the adventure is gone. I don't want to fuck in a car. I don't want to fuck in a jacuzzi. I don't want to fuck on a beach.
No, you want to be comfy, dude.
No, boring. I love Roadhead. I like to fuck in a car.
Why do you think I haven't gotten laid in like years?
Yeah, boring.
See, I like that stuff too, but if we're fucking, I prefer a bed. But I fucked on a beach. He was shocked that I did that.
Oh, no, that sounds messy.
It was messy.
It sounds yeast infection-y.
That's not that bad because there was a blanket.
Sounds like a UTI in working progress.
It wasn't in the water.
It sounds gross.
Am I insane, or did I send you a video of a woman who had a human cat litter box in her house?
You did.
Where the fuck is it? Because it's not in our DM, and now I'm upset that I can't find it.
I don't think I want to see this. It's like, okay.
So if you don't want it up on the screen, let me describe it to you.
No.
It's exactly what you think it is. And even though this shit is disgusting and psychotic, I feel like she went out of her way to make it as least disgusting as it could be. Because when she went to take a scoop, have you ever had a cat?
No, I'm not allowed to have those type of animals.
Are you allergic?
No, I'm just like not into them, so I just tell people I'm not allowed to have them.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I hate cats. Fuck cats. They stink.
They're
But you're
scary.
familiar. Litter box, you scoop the shit.
Yes.
It like clumps up the pee and the poo. She goes to do a scoop and you're like, am I about to see your shit? Are you about to scoop some shit? But it was like little candies. But she seemed very serious about the rest of it. She had a whole sanitization
That's so
protocol.
fucking disgusting.
It is.
I have 2 notes. Okay, so first, a cat. I'm not sure if you've seen. I posted on Instagram, but there was a fucking cat attack outside of my house. Someone's groceries got misdelivered in front of my house, and I don't really use my front door. I use the garage because I have one.
Same.
So I don't look to see if there's packages that I didn't expect at my front door. So there's a fucking grocery delivery, and I guess it was there for like 24 hours. My mom's leaving for work, and she just sees like bones in my fucking front in my front porch, and she's like, "Oh my god, there's bones out here!" And she sees that the cat's like just ripped open these.
Oh,
like,
when you said
delivery.
cat attack, I thought that you were viciously
No.
attacked by cats. I would drop kick a cat. I have kicked dachshunds. I got attacked. That's a whole other story.
No,
I got
don't
attacked
say
by a
that.
You're
herd.
welcome.
I'm not.
Producer Derek's
I'm,
here.
I'm feeding the
Go to
cats.
your new messages.
I fed the cats. But and then this whole idea of this lady. Look, he's showing me the video right now.
I'm not putting the litter on. Or
This is fucking disgusting.
The sound on. But you saw it was
Is that her
candies,
shit?
right?
That's
no.
her
It was candy. It was candy made to look like shit. But she freeze dries it.
She freeze dries her poop, and then black lights for bacteria. So she's black lighting her own spots
so
where she
gross.
goes to the bathroom.
Instead of just fucking going in the toilet, you're just shitting everywhere in a spot in your house.
No, not everywhere.
Not everywhere,
Look, it's
only
a
in that
designated,
spot.
No,
like,
that's
4 by 4
everywhere. No,
spot.
that's everywhere. No, that's fucking that's bigger than a fucking toilet. That's fucking everywhere.
And then she does this.
She's composting it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if
Her
you have
own
dinner
shit?
at her house,
And then she
it's
puts
grown
it in her
shit
nursery pots.
from her by her for you.
So she's literally putting it now. in
Honestly,
plants,
she's
and
making
then-
good money.
And then she's gonna eat it.
She's gonna make good money. People fucks with her. These weird white hippie dudes fuck with her.
that shit is so
God, I hate
gross.
She's
so
killing in the
much.
rave scene, and I love that for her. Yeah.
Okay.
She's hot. She's hot. I'm just not going over
I
there.
wouldn't say
I
that.
wouldn't
The
say
human
that
litter
either.
box. She
No,
looks
no, she's hot. Don't look-
deranged right there, like a character from that movie Smile.
Don't look at that part. Just like she has a nice body. This shit's weird. Someone's gonna fuck with her. Someone's gonna tolerate
It bothers
this.
me so much.
Do you think she has guests over?
Yeah.
Do you think people go over there and they're like, "What's that?" And then if you're a guest, are you using the communal house litter box?
Oh my god.
Do you go in like grids?
I might.
If that's just for you,
I might
do you go in
piss
grids?
just to be like, I'm pissing inside. I'm
Honestly,
pissing where you
I don't
told me
even.
to.
Ew.
I'm not taking
pulling
it.
a Howard, except it's not a closet.
I don't
for
even
the
go to my
disrespect.
friends' houses who own cats. Like I don't go.
Yeah,
like
I'm
once you own,
allergic too.
I'm allergic, but also I really don't fuck with cats. They're
And they
weird.
fucking
They're not their best.
They're
Yeah,
scary.
I'm a dog
They
person.
hop on shit. Like, could you imagine right now you have a cat and it's sitting up there looking at us? Fuck you. I'm out of here. This is the exorcism. I'm over this. Can we stop looking at this lady with the fucking cat shit? Because it reminds me of like one of my first porns I've ever seen. You remember?
Oh my god,
What?
I
What?
cannot relate to that experience.
What? Yeah.
No, you don't remember? Okay, so I never like the first porn I seen. I was like a kid and someone popped in their parents like fucking VHS into like the VCR. But then
How
after that-
old were you? Was it a homemade tape?
No, it was like one from Block. It was like a good one. Like it had like a. Because I don't remember the picture, but it had like prints. It was a
with
good
all
one. It was
professional
a
and stuff.
professional one,
Yeah.
at least to me. At least to me.
Was
at
this
that
like
age.
a Showtime HBO After Dark
I
where
don't-
like they're fucking, but you don't get to see?
I don't know, but this kid showed me it, and I was like, "Whoa, why are we watching this?" I just wanted to watch SpongeBob. But then the next
Agreed.
time I saw porn, my aunt showed it to me. There's two things that my aunt showed it to me, and it was like the 2 girls 1 cup video. And I was so
I never-
pissed.
I don't even think
Oh,
we
that
classify
Terrible
that as porn.
experience. Yeah, I don't
That
even.
is-
Yeah, that's yeah.
I don't know. It scared me. It scared me because the worst part was is that she woke me up out of my sleep till she's like, "Oh my gosh, I need to show you something. I need to show you something." And this is when you still had like the computers in your public like foyer. I was living in an apartment, so it was like in our dining area, and you had the shared family computer.
Yep.
And so the computer was out. I don't know where my mom was. She might have been asleep at a club. I don't fucking know. But like we were just there and she woke me up and I was like, "Girl, before I even get up to watch this, let me go get some of these brownies I made but I never ate." I didn't know I was going to watch.
Such a bad choice.
I did not know I was going to watch this fucking scary ass movie, but I
Horrible.
woke up.
I've never watched it even
Yeah.
myself. I don't want to see that.
I
Never.
stopped
I
eating
don't-
brownies.
I've never seen
it.
I
I don't
don't
wanna
watch
see
it. I stopped eating brownies for like 5 years. It was literally
it's
the
horrible.
worst.
Yeah, it's
It was
traumatizing.
the
So
worst.
sorry, you went on a 5-year brownie
Yeah.
hiatus
Because
was
of
because of 2 girls,
traumatized.
1 cup.
Yeah, it was the worst.
My-
And
So hold on, time the fuck out. When somebody says 2 girls, 1 cup to you, then what do you think of? What do you? Oh my god, that was so
was too
close to your
close,
face.
dude.
I am so sorry. Don't
I
kill me,
almost
Meelah.
got
let's
reparations.
Yeah. I was almost in trouble.
This is how you get
I am
reparations.
so sorry. I will pass
2025.
it gently next
No,
time.
fuck
That was a
it.
mistake.
Fuck it. I want people to see what y'all are trying to do to me out here.
friends
It's
in
it's
here.
2025. Look what they're doing to the black lady. We're ending DEI right here on this podcast. We're ending it. That's a pretty good one, huh?
That was pretty good. We're not like that at
I'm
all.
all about equal
We are.
opportunities for everyone, unless you're an asshole.
My first experience though was LimeWire. You remember LimeWire, dude? And I would just rip it
Kazaa?
and
Was it
Kazaa?
Kazaa?
Kazaa was one
Bear
too,
share. Giving your parents so many. How
yeah. You don't know about LimeWire?
I know LimeWire, but then he went Kazaa and Bear Share, and I was like,
Yeah, it's
This
just
sounds
similar.
like-
It's the same.
it sounds like y'all were the kids at Degrassi Middle School. Like, the fuck?
We were smart with our shit, dude. But
No, I gave the family computer so many viruses.
Oh,
with
me
that
too,
shit.
me too.
And then once you discovered,
Good
God,
porn?
we've said porn so many times.
Yeah.
in
Are we
this
not allowed to
episode
say that?
already. Jesus Christ!
too many.
Good adult entertainment?
Yeah.
Can I say that?
There
Good
it is.
adult entertainment.
Happy
I like
fun
that. There
times.
you go,
Once I
yeah.
discovered that,
Happy birthday.
and you find some dark things there. Okay, hold on.
The
I'm going off
funniest
on a
thing,
side
real quick,
tangent.
though, I know we can ask me, but real quick before you ask me that question, the funniest porn I watched when I was young was Sausage Pizza. And that's when the guy comes over as a delivery guy and he's like, I got a pizza for you. And the girl's
Big
like, well, I
sausage
can't
pizza.
pay for it, or let me go and get my wallet. Come sit down. And then he's sitting there with the pizza on his lap, and then they cut a hole in the pizza, and then she opens the pizza up, and it's like, oh my God, that looks like a delicious pizza. And it's the most absurd, stupid shit.
Did she
It
sit
makes
on
me
it? or
happy
did
that
she
that was
sit on
your
it or did
intro to
she eat it?
porn.
No, so she'll do like oral on him, but
Yeah,
and then-
that's what
and the
I would've
pizza will
done.
Go away, and then the pizza goes out away, and then they just start.
Yeah, I would have done the oral too, but when you said
And then
sausage,
bite a pizza and be like, no.
yeah, no, because when you said sausage pizza, honestly, I really thought it was a sausage pizza. I got so hungry.
You think it is, yeah, but you're
I got
gonna be-
so hungry right
he's
now.
giving you a different surprise. But I'm like, this is just corny. But no,
Y'all should have
when,
pizza
when
here.
people ask me what I think of
When you hear
I
two
hear
girls,
that,
one cup,
I
you know it's gross,
I know
right?
what it is, and I know it's gross. But you're saying, what do I picture? Because I've never seen it.
I mean,
I don't know if I want to explain
so
that.
the real
that goes
thing
back to
you
the
shouldn't.
blind thing. You
The
remember?
real thing is mortifying, and then also you're like, that kind of doesn't look like it's real. Is that real? And then you're watching it.
It's
more.
real.
It's super gross.
To me, I picture, I guess, like soft serve yogurt going into a cup, and then the girl grabbing the cup and taking a spoon, and then just being like,
Is that a nightmare for you?
it's a horrible nightmare, and the idea is disgusting. And I'd imagine that video truly is even more disgusting
It's
than what I
disgusting.
just
It's
explained,
disgusting.
which is why I don't ever want to watch it.
That's probably the same way a blind guy would describe it, though. See, going back to the blind guy,
Yeah.
because if you've never seen anything,
Yeah.
you only have
The visions of
The
what
Thanks
visions
to
of
our
your
audio
imagination.
listeners. We hope you really are enjoying the episode, especially our blind audio listeners. Thanks for checking in. We love you guys. Meelah's here, big fan.
fucking with the blind folks.
She's a beautiful, high energy woman.
Black bald queen. Let's make sure we say that.
Also, those things.
You know,
And,
because
you know.
they might, based off the voice, you know, I've been asked before when I used to work as a prison discrimination act advocate, when I used to talk to people who were
That's a sentence.
Yeah.
Whoa.
yeah.
That's
I used
intense.
to like pick up I used to work at our local crisis center, and I would be the advocate for people who experience prior to or
intense.
during their time incarcerated.
Mm.
And so people, they didn't know what I looked like, so they'd always ask me like, so are you Hispanic or just like a hood white girl? And then based off of my verbiage sometimes, like, you know, just the words you say, because, you know, besides, I never said nigga to them, but I would, you know, I definitely have some nigga ass moments, and they knew. Someone was like, yeah, I could tell you black. I was like, you know, thank you. That was the best compliment I've ever got from a prisoner. It's nice. And now I don't have a job, so now I gotta be cute and figure out how to be cute enough to like get a job. It's hard. It's a hard knock life out here, and like all I can do is comedy. And comedy's going all right, you know.
That's good.
Comedy's cool. It's fine. Doesn't pay a lot, you know. As you saw, T.I. was talking about how comedy doesn't pay. He's doing comedy now.
Yeah, of course, comedy doesn't pay. You have to. You're talking about the
T.I.,
1%.
the rapper?
Yeah, he tried doing stand up.
Not a fan of him, dude.
Why?
Not a fan of him or his kids. The one kid's a little prick.
you know T.I.'s kid. Hey, you see, he's like, look, I'd be like saying polarizing stuff, and then he's like, no, fuck T.I. and his kids, and I'm like, whoa, you're gonna get me canceled by all black people.
No,
yeah, like fuck T.I.
No.
What was and then Kendrick just said, don't let these white people come for the black people. Then now you got me gonna get me canceled by T.I.
I'm not coming for anybody. I'm just saying, like, T.I.
put me on Wild Enough.
Love some of your music. You can have whatever you like, but your son is an asshole.
Why?
Isn't his name King?
Why is he an asshole? I really don't know.
You didn't watch
Okay,
the
so
reality
here's the
TV
thing.
show? Didn't you
I
have a
will go
reality TV show for a
ahead
while or something?
and I will
watch
concede
it.
that a lot of that shit on social media and stuff is not real, but there's a lot of candid videos of him and the way he's behaved in public, like a little tough guy and like pulled a gun on people. Yes.
I don't follow celebrity. Okay, so I don't follow like a lot of celebrities unless they're like hot people who'll give me like fashion tips.
Sure.
And then because like like social media plays with your fucking head and shit. Even like doing like being a content creator. I'm not even a content creator like that, but even like posting stand up or trying to like get people to watch my clips and stuff like that. It's so hard. And like when you're on social media constantly trying to like find yourself and showcase yourself, it is really hard to like find that in the world where like crazy shit's always happening on social media. So I like unfollowed a lot of like celebrities, like blog pages, like unless I know you or like I'm influenced, like literally like it kind of inspired by you. I try not to like follow shit that like is negative.
Sure,
because like
there's a lot of negativity on there. Sadly, so you could really get consumed by that. No, those are great words.
I just try to be cute, hot, and funny on social media. You know, like
it is tough though. I think it's weird. It's weird if we gotten to a point where I feel like most everyone would agree, for the most part, that like we hate social media. But I almost feel like we're slaves to social media now, where it's like you have to be on it, you have to do your shit on there, you have to promote your stuff on there, or you're not going to make it though.
No, I like social media for different things. Like, okay, and not to get political or whatever, but Angela Davis once said, she was like, how do we stop organizing? Because I do activism work outside of Silicon Valley. Like, how do we get so much of all of our social media? Like, how do we get our whole life like outside of living through like social media in Silicon Valley, what they're creating for us, right? And so like I believe that social media has a purpose for like marketing and tools like that, but we can't like I'm really bad because I am addicted to social media. I can say that I'm really bad, especially Instagram. That's like the only way I communicate with people. So it's like I only communicate, like if you text me, you're probably not going to get a text, but if you DM me on Instagram, you're more likely to get a response.
You're kind of slow responding to me.
I'm not that fast. I'm not that fast at responding in general, but you're more likely to like you feel like it's slow, but it's actually really quick. It's really quick. I don't even talk to half of my friends. It takes like 2 weeks to get a response.
I feel honored then. I'm just busting your balls.
But the problem though is that people can't separate that though. You know what I'm saying? Like they let it consume their lives and become who they are. They can't separate, hey, this should only be a tool to market myself with these things, but I need to also go have a life outside of it, and they don't.
That's true, because I got stuck on the Metaverse, like the Oculus. I was the Oculus slave. I was an Oculus slave.
Doing it?
I was an Oculus slave.
Yeah, we gotta ask about this.
I was an Oculus slave, and also not only was I an Oculus slave, but like I had like whole ass please. I had a whole ass like job in the Metaverse. Like I was at the strip clubs. I was doing comedy. I was doing stand-up comedy in the Metaverse. I was stripping in the Metaverse.
You were stripping?
I was skydiving in the Metaverse. I have friends, like we partied, we drank, we smoked in the Metaverse.
So hold on.
Like hookah.
Your avatar was
my avatar looks like me.
This is like my avatar. An NPC in GTA 6.
You're not the first person to mention the VR comedy stuff. I think there is something with that.
No, it is. It is. There is. It's lit. I've been asked to do shows. The hardest part about doing comedy in the Metaverse is that you can't see your audience, right?
So you can hear them laugh though.
Well, you're hoping that you hear them laugh, right? Because in stand up, right, sometimes you're far from the stage, so you can see them a little bit.
So you're doing it a little like cartoon avatars.
Yes, and their face doesn't move, so even if they like
a reaction, you fucks. Like, you're like, do something.
Like, I'm waiting for a laugh. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for a laugh. I'm dying out there for, like, you bomb in the metaverse, you bomb. Like, that shit is crazy.
Oh my
That
god,
shit is
I want to
crazy.
put that on a fucking shirt. That shit is incredible.
That is
Hey, I got
amazing.
roasted in the metaverse.
Bomb in the metaverse, you bomb, dude.
No.
It's so much more depressing.
And I got no, it is, and I got roasted in the metaverse one time because I was at the club and someone was like, "Oh, you a bald-headed bitch," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm bald-headed in real life," and they're like, "Okay, but you're in the metaverse. You could have chosen to be anything."
But also fuck them
also
because I'm
fuck
gonna
them.
be
Yeah, I'm gonna
me.
be
I'm gonna be me.
And then my thing is, I was like,
Fuck
but I'm
yeah,
a
I
bad
respect
bitch.
it.
Yeah, I was like, but I'm a bad bitch in real life. So
Yeah.
like, I was like,
There you
and then I
go,
was like,
bang.
my Instagram tag is exactly here on the metaverse. I was like, follow me, go follow me right now. I was like, give me your Instagram. I was like, I want to see what you look like
And he
in real
probably
life.
didn't, right?
And no, they do. And I'm like, you're
okay.
fat, ugly, depressed. You're wearing a fucking sweaty ass
fall into
yellow
the
ass shirt.
trap.
Cause then I'll start heckling your ass. Don't get me on the metaverse trying to come for me. I might be bald headed in real life. And this is to all you metaverse motherfucking haters. Follow me, Meelah Dee. I'm gonna be a real bitch in the metaverse and on this couch. In real life, I look like this. You see me out in your meta streets, you know who it is. Bang bang, bitch. I am playing with y'all. Nah,
That's how you know the people
You get
who have their
sponsored.
shit on private.
they
You
do.
know they got roasted because if I got your tag and I come look at your
I'm
page,
roasting
I'm
the-
going in on you.
I'm flaming
and
the
your
fuck out of
grandma,
you. I'm-
your kids,
Oh my gosh.
everybody.
No, the kids in the metaverse are the worst because okay, and then grown people. The metaverse pisses me off
Dude, I
because
didn't know it was this big.
no, it's
really this
big. It's a
We're
whole
getting a
fucking
fucking
universe.
Oculus
Look,
there. Eric.
look, and then see because look, and because y'all are saying like I know we can't make everything, but even the metaverse has racism. I'm black in the
Yeah,
metaverse.
I mean,
They're
I play
racist.
online video
They're
games.
racist in
Yeah,
the
that
metaverse.
doesn't surprise me, sadly.
I said, how are you racist in the? I'm a cartoon. My the fuck. Fuck you. Maybe I should have chose. I should have chose to be white in the metaverse. Like the fuck.
I
should've
want to
chosen-
know the percentage of people who do not look like their avatar. Like they're-
Most people don't look like their avatar. These people be thinking that they're fucking fine. They're fucking ugly, fat fucks, depressed. There's a few fine. Okay, people do find love in that metaverse because I've almost talked to a few niggas from the metaverse. The metaverse
you better
is
fuck in
crazy.
real life before
The
you do some
metaverse is-
Oculus banging.
No.
like-
Okay, so the best part about the metaverse, right?
This is like that movie,
Okay.
dude, where it's virtually fucking.
I love that movie.
dude.
I hope it kind of goes like that. And in a mix of like
Demolition
that
Man.
and Westworld. In Westworld,
Westworld too. Yeah, Westworld as well.
Love that
Yeah,
shit.
it's kind of
Westworld
like
is
that. I want to
sick.
sink. I really want to sink my consciousness into the metaverse or something. Anyways, because you can buy property. That's a whole other thing we really need to get into. Shit like that.
What?
But listen,
why?
Because it's
Why?
lit. Because why would you want to be like you want to be broke in afterlife?
But
Fuck that.
but this is what scares me, Meelah, is there was a movie with Steven Spielberg. Oh man, I gotta look up the name. But basically, they want to confine people in a virtual reality so that in reality you're in a tiny little box
Yes.
in apartments, and you're not in
Yeah.
reality anymore. Now you're in virtual reality. I don't like.
No,
that,
we don't have to
Meelah.
be-
I, don't-
no.
I want to live in. I want to live in real life.
No, I want to do both. I want to live in real life, and then when I die, I want my consciousness to continue into the metaverse, like Westworld.
No.
I do.
no,
I don't know if I want
No.
that. That's frightening. That could be
You wanna
really
live
frightening.
forever?
I
You
do.
wanna-
I don't want to live forever. I want my consciousness to continue.
But that would be essentially you.
Okay, yeah, but we'd have a lit ass time. Fuck that shit.
I
Fuck
don't know.
that shit.
I feel like that would
Me and my rich homies about to be up in that bitch data
just go
logged.
meta online property.
Yeah.
Okay, my thing is, so metaverse is lit.
Metaverse property prices. There you go, right there.
Oh my
How much does it
God.
cost to buy a house in virtual? Let's see that. I am curious.
Some of honestly,
Metaverse
dude,
real estate stats. Going to that. I'm.
Don't
This.
know.
Do you want the
Two-
wheel- do you want the-
2.6
do you want the
million?
wheels here?
Oh, dude. Oh, people are buying it using crypto.
Yeah,
They're using Ethereum.
one of
dude.
my friends has a whole world. His world is cracking. We be in there
NFTs
partying
and shit.
Yeah, it's lit. It's lit in
I
the
didn't
metaverse.
realize this is that fucking.
I
crazy
keep trying to
of a
tell
thing.
y'all, I'm here for Bitcoin. I'm here for the metaverse. And again, Bitcoin is
It's blown up.
And it could be considered political too. I've been in Bitcoin
They're
since,
trying to get rid of the government, the political bullshit.
and I love it, and that's why I love Bitcoin, because Bitcoin
Look at those
globalizes
numbers.
our
That's
dollars.
fucking
Bitcoin globalizes the dollar,
No, 100%.
and I love that. I love the idea of having a global dollar.
Look how much money's really getting spent.
Almost $2 billion.
So people
Let's get it, Metaverse.
So people are spending millions of
Let's get
dollars
it.
on a virtual home.
Let's
But
get
what
it.
the fuck are you buying?
Let's get it.
You're
Derek,
You're buying the afterlife.
We use these computers to build some mansions and shit, dude. We don't have to spend no money. We will be ported into our own.
No,
Yeah,
but yeah,
what the
because
fuck?
you'll be the whole idea is like
That's
what I was saying is the
insane.
consciousness of keeping us not being poor in a space where they're literally creating worlds. Like, you have to really think about this.
Yeah, that's-
if they're creating a
but
whole
that's
other world,
frightening
but you
to
have to, if they're creating a whole other world and you get into this world late, or your kids get into this world late, or your grandkids get into this world late, you are literally fucking them up on generational income in a world that you don't exist in right now because you're too afraid to exist in it now.
Have you ever seen that show Upload? Upload?
Yeah.
It's on Amazon Prime. Upload?
No.
No?
No.
It's
Like,
the same thing.
you're
upload
saying
your
you wouldn't
consciousness
want to
into a
live
robot body.
forever, but that's the whole point of
Even if
essentially
you're-
becoming a digital spirit
yeah,
where
correct.
you're conscious.
But it's also setting up a form of generational wealth for your future kids, so that they're not living in a box playing this.
But
But,
they're
maybe
but they're living, but they're not in a real house because it's just a virtual house.
No, but they might. If
So your
you're
real
having no,
home
but
is
you'll
in a
have
little box.
no, but it'll convert because again, Bitcoin is a worldly dollar. So this money and all of this will convert. You're forgetting that.
Oh, so you're saying you could resell it for more
We
money?
are
Yes.
going down a
Yes, y'all are
fucking
forgetting
we're
all
going
of
down
this.
a
hole
yeah,
here.
we're-
I'm just here. I'm just here for
Okay.
it. I'm just here for
Yeah,
it.
no.
I mean,
I need to ask you
it's
both a
interesting,
question.
yeah. It's
In
interesting.
this,
Don't be
in
poor.
this scenario, you have digital property. Your physical body is gone, and only your consciousness exists. Are you aware of that when you're in the mega mansion? Because apparently you own $100 million worth of digital online
You're like
fucking
a mogul.
Metaverse
Meelah's
property.
gonna
Yeah,
be a
you can put-
mogul.
Do you know that, or
You can
just
put
like
you can put like little things into your property that tell you. So like there's like little resets. So like when you go and you dirty up your kitchen at a meta party, right? It automatically kind of resets. So, and
I
there's,
would
like, little-
certainly
there's little
fucking
codes.
expect to not have to clean my goddamn
But
house.
what I'm saying is
in
there's
the
little-
metaverse,
what I'm
that should
saying-
immediately there should be
What I'm
no
saying-
spills.
But what I'm saying, there's little codes that you can implement, little notes that you can implement that are private or public. or
I'm
whatever.
not cleaning if
Not
I'm
cleaning,
living
what I'm-
digitally. What the
Yeah.
fuck are we talking
I'm
about?
not trying to say cleaning. What I'm saying
No.
is that there's codes to implement for everything, so that you can know these things, like
Yeah.
if to clean. To
But
have
I'm
notes to
saying,
yourself.
are you aware that you're like, fuck, I am physically dead, but now I'm
But
in a
you can
simulation
put
where we're
you
having
can
a good
put
time.
a coded note to yourself that makes you aware of this. That's what I'm saying. Have you ever seen like 50
But that's
First
what I'm
Dates?
saying. So you'd want to know, oh, I'm dead now, but now I'm virtually in here
Yeah,
forever.
yeah, you can code a note into your program.
I don't
and while
know.
you're
I like
living, and
that.
while
What if there's something better
but-
after
but my thing is, while you're
gambling, that you're going to be stuck in this
well,
computer.
because you're not getting because there's your consciousness. That's a form of your consciousness. That's everything that you download into that will have. Like, we're doing it already. Like we're talking about, we're doing it. We're downloading our consciousness already, literally into social media sites. They're literally knowing so much about us. So my whole thing is that you're already selling it. It already exists. Your digital
all right,
consciousness
all right.
already exists.
Pass me that really quick, and I'm gonna
know what I'm
drop
saying?
some shit on you. Okay.
Your digital consciousness
So-
already exists in different forms that
yeah,
you're
I
selling.
get what you're saying to some degree.
Here's why I wouldn't do that. To pile
You're
on to
already
what
selling
Derek's saying, I feel like there's something after this because, okay, I have a birthmark right here on my inner thought. Do you have a birthmark? Do you have a birthmark?
I didn't want to look.
No birthmark?
I don't have a birthmark that I know of, no.
It's like
yours is-
much smaller. It's up there. Like this is down here. The birthmark, there's a good distance between that. I could wear a short,
Y'all into
and you would
homoerotic
still be
shit.
safe. Like you wouldn't see nothing.
Yeah.
Derek wouldn't see nothing. It's fine.
I haven't seen it.
But you were looking.
He
for
probably has.
it's
He's just
pants,
like
you
lying.
can't see anything.
At a certain point, he's seen it. Guaranteed. We've been friends for a long time. When you've been friends with people for a long time, you see them naked. It's a thing.
I haven't seen you naked.
So
yet,
anyways,
thank God.
I have had
Love you so much.
vivid, super like this shit happened dreams where I was living in another life, and in supposedly, from what I'm taking out of it, the last one, I was literally in a battle, and this guy boom, speared me in the leg, and I was like, oh shit, and I just bled out, and that was it. It was insane.
Whoa,
I could feel the whole thing.
What? So you're saying the birthmark is where you died?
Where you died. Supposedly that's what it is.
We're going like, whoa.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying is like there's something after.
I feel like you had like a rebirth or something,
Yeah,
but like
that's
your
free.
consciousness was that
Whoa.
way. I feel like I'm a new soul. I'm a new soul.
Brand new?
I'm brand new to this fucking bitch. What's up? What's poppin'?
And so you're
saying
starting
you're
the
new?
new
Yeah,
thing.
starting
You're
the new
getting the
thing, yeah.
metaverse instead of going to the universe where I'm talking the multiverse, whatever.
The multi-
What if the metaverse becomes a horrible place too?
What if the
and then now
meta-
you're stuck in there, and that's a horrible, frightening world, and you can't get out now because you can't die.
No, you can get out. Did you not see Westworld? Duh.
I didn't finish that series because it got kind of, I don't know, wasn't. The
Did
best.
you-
Yeah, I did kind of get, and then it got canceled. So.
Yeah, correct.
Did you ever see that show on Netflix? Apparently, they put a ton of. We talked about this shit like when we were first starting podcasting. They put a ton of money into it. Altered Carbon, where like essentially your whole consciousness is like in one of the vertebrae of your neck. So like as long as that shit doesn't get destroyed, a body could die and they can just boop, put you in another one.
body.
And if you're rich, you can just have clones of yourself and just go boop,
So basically, you never die.
and do all kinds of crazy shit.
So that's like Westworld too. Okay, so the thing with
Yeah,
that
it's
is
not.
like I have a bulging disc in my neck, so I think I'm losing consciousness like right now.
Are you armed?
No,
Do I have anything to worry about right now? Or are you going to become a different person?
no.
Don't go feral.
You turn into
Everything
like,
is fine.
You turn into what is that? Was that alien movie Species or whatever, where she freaking was going to have sex with a dude? Her whole goal of the movie is to fuck a dude to get impregnated, but she's an alien being, dude.
I watch.
You haven't
zombie
seen
movies.
Species?
No.
It's a class.
What is this? What?
You've never seen Species?
I watched like Last of Us.
Literally, the whole point of the movie is this alien that turns into like a really hot chick, and her whole thing is to fuck a dude to get pregnant to have another alien baby.
This is the Derek.
It's real. It's called
Sorry.
Species movie.
I
It's
don't
coming
watch
right
stuff
up.
like that.
It's a great movie.
I
It's a good
watch,
classic
like-
sci-fi Species movie.
Have you ever?
See? Go to images.
Jesus Christ.
We'll type in movie. It popped up on the thing. It's like 4,000
Yeah,
right there.
this
folks.
is why you...
Bang right there.
Oh,
See,
oh.
bang, and the actress.
It's on HBO.
She was so hot.
And
Dude, when it
Tubi.
came out in 1995, and I swear to you, the whole goal of the movie
Shout out Tubi.
is for her to fuck. Forrest Whitaker's in it. Forrest Whitaker, dude, from the. Oh my
He's the
God,
only
it's
black
meant to
person
be.
in
Oh
this
my
movie.
God,
Look,
full
he's-
circle. If you've been a fan in this pod, we talked about Forrest Whitaker being a ninja,
Ghost
like
dog.
a ghost dog. Have you seen Ghost Dog? Where he's like he's like a ninja, but like he's in the hood as a ninja.
This shit has gone off the
real movie.
rails. This is...
And how does it line up?
I've never seen Species
Dude,
before in
it's
my
great.
life.
It's
I've
a good-
never known that this
No,
existed.
my favorite sci-fi movie was like Spliced. Do you remember
That's a
that?
good one.
Oh,
Spliced
that
was
shit
really
was
good.
horrible,
That is
too.
brutal, but
Yeah,
that's a
that-
good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Guy.
I know.
Yeah.
It's similar to this, dude. And like she's like banging the dude, and her
This
stuff
is
starts
similar.
coming out of her
Okay,
back.
I might
Yeah.
watch.
It's good. It's good.
That-
It's a good movie, but it's
Spliced
crazy.
was like one of my favorite like crazy movies growing up. I was
Ben
like, why am I
Kingsley's
watching
in
this?
it, like Michael Madsen. Like there's like real actors in this movie, dude. I'm telling you, it's good. You would like it if you like Splice. You
I
would
did
this
like
movie.
Splice.
This movie is like Splice ripped this movie off.
Okay, so then I-
Henstridge, she was like
Ooh,
Okay,
she's
I have
very
another
hot.
question
top
for you
tier
then.
90s.
Okay, because there was this movie that I swear that like my cousin put on, and maybe I shouldn't have been watching it, whatever, but it was like this girl and she had an octopussy, and I was like really scared, and then she had sex with someone else, and then he got an octodick. And then he was
Is this
really
a Japanese anime?
I don't know.
fish
I don't
porn?
I don't
What are we
remember.
talking
Weird.
about?
What is
I
this
don't
guy
remember.
showing you weird shit?
No, it was a girl.
Okay,
but
this
it was
girl
just
showing
like
you weird
so.
You
I
as
was-
a child
weird.
were like, you were
it was like a
naive.
cartoon. It was like a cartoon.
Anytime somebody was like, look at this horrifying
watched a
video,
lot of
you
it.
watched it. What the fuck are we doing? No.
Watch it,
No,
Meelah.
okay, and that's why people are like, "Oh, your comedy is so crass. You're so crude." Like, you're never gonna get on a corporate stage, or you're never, and I'm like, bro, fuck that shit. I grew up on this shit. People who know what I'm talking about, this Octopussy, they're gonna comment and they're gonna know what movie I'm talking about. And
I've never heard of this. Please comment. I want to know the name of the show. The only one I know about is the chick, she has teeth in her vagina.
Jesus?
I don't know, but it was scary. It was scary.
What?
All I'm saying is it was scary, and that was like my intro to like sci-fi shit, and that's kind of how I got into
I love
spliced
sci-fi.
in. Yeah, and that's how I
love Alien and all the sci-fi horror. I love
horror.
That
I love horror.
a James
best.
Bond
Spice is
movie?
great.
Am I insane? Octopussy?
It
Wasn't
was.
that a James Bond?
It is, but it's
right?
not about sexual organs turning into octopus.
They used really loosely in the 60s or whenever Sean Connery
did.
was
They
not
did.
fucking 90 years old.
Dude, we gotta watch this now, though, dude. It's a good one, man. You'll like it.
I feel like we should definitely watch this together.
It's a good one.
I feel like this is like a soft porn or something. I'm like, no. I mean, adults.
No, it has like it's supposed to be like a horror movie.
I love horror.
It was
Sci-fi
95.
horror. It was
There's
95,
probably
yeah.
some titties in
That's
it.
it.
That's
Can I
like
tell you,
that's 95.
Movies in the 70s, 80s, 90s, so much better than what we have now. Like obviously the graphics that we have, like like are different, but like I feel like the concept of movies, like the acting,
So this
the
is where I
quality.
gotta push back a little bit. Is I will say mainstream movies are terrible.
Yeah.
all the Marvel comic
Agreed.
stuff. But
I
there
don't
are
even watch
movies
Marvel.
if you really search for them and you know what to find, there are some phenomenal films
That's
being made.
true.
You just have to break away from the bullshit of like another Captain America. Like,
I don't watch movies
no
like
one
that.
fucking but there's movies that are getting made for on the side that you don't get published as much, and you're like, ooh, these
That
Well,
Demi
that's-
Moore shit.
the Substance, the movie The Substance,
Ooh.
phenomenal
I haven't
movie.
seen
Yeah,
that.
so there are great films. They're just not being promoted like
Okay.
all the bullshit.
Well, you know what else though? I saw that this movie was on Tubi, or one of the movies. I think it was that was on Tubi.
Shout out
Tubi. Shout out Tubi. The thing about that, no, and
free, right?
I wanted to talk about Tubi because a lot of like artists are like going to Tubi because the thing is Tubi, because it's free, it's accessible to so many people.
Yeah,
Good point.
Tubi
And
is like the SoundCloud of filmmaking
Yes.
or
Yeah,
short
that's
form
cool.
Yes.
video.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
respect it.
I respect Tubi. I fucks with Tubi. I want to do a comedy special for Tubi.
That would
Like
be cool, yeah.
if Tubi ever
It's
hears
almost
this,
like YouTube kind of.
I want to do a comedy special for Tubi. People are always like so proud of their Amazon Prime specials or their Netflix specials or whatever, right? Which is cool. That's dope. But I want to have a Tubi special because I want people fucking from everywhere. I want people from the gutter watching my shit. Like, yeah, that shit was funny. I get that shit,
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's like these
I want
prissy
some
ass
fucking
people.
ticket. I want like backstage. I
Yes.
Yeah, let us hang out with
Yes.
you.
Let us-
Special,
green
let us
room.
hang
Let
out
us
seriously.
get green
Yeah,
room.
because
That's
I would
all I'm
love to
saying.
be there for the moment that if you filmed on Tubi. So
Fuck
we're fucking
yeah.
manifesting.
We're fucking
that.
here for
And that would
Tubi.
be really cool.
Because
yeah,
the thing is, people are so fucking bougie around comedy nowadays. They think that like I'm not saying that it's not a craft. Like I don't practice and I don't write my shit. Like I practice, I write my shit, I research. Some of the jokes that I don't research end up being my funniest jokes because the premise is so stupid that it's funny, right?
Yeah.
But like everyone is going about their craft in a different kind of way. And I feel like people are so prissy about accolades. Like
They are.
They are so prissy about like, oh, like this is where I'm at in my career, and so I'm this person, right? Which is dope. Like have
Because
that.
it looks good on social media.
Yeah, but
Right.
like and like
But your work should speak for itself.
Yes, and,
it
like-
should just be funny.
yes, and like you got that. Like I'm proud of you, right? Like I'm proud of you. Like I hope that everybody who was striving to get on SNL or a corporate gig or be on cruises or be on the strip or whatever, they get to where they're wanting to be at, right? Like if they want to be an act, I hope everyone gets to where they want to be at. But I think that like when it comes to like I'm not in competition with nobody but myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like people are so competitive right now, and it's like, like all I'm trying to do is like make it so that I'm proud of myself and what I'm putting out there and like what I have to say and my delivery. And I talk about crude things. I have jokes right now about fucking STIs and fucking bumps on my and shit like that. And people are like, wow, I can't believe you're going up and saying that. And like it offends people to an extent, but it's like, stop playing like you ain't never had an ingrown hair down in your booty hole area and been scared that you had a herpes. like it's a
As
real
long
thing.
as the bump's not on my lip, then,
Yeah.
like we're good.
He said, as long as it's not on my lip.
But I
That's
respect
crazy.
you, mean, because it's like, even if for the podcast, like we're just trying to do this because it's fun and we want to make sure the content we're putting out is great. And like, hopefully if that takes us somewhere cool, but we're not like, we got to fucking beat Rogan. Like, no, like we just want to do this because we love doing this and it would be cool if we get there, but ultimately because it's just fun and we want the shit to be funny for the people watching.
Yeah.
So that's pretty powerful. It's
I have a good
for us.
time.
Yeah.
I have a good time when I'm on this pod. Last time y'all gave me a
Appreciate that.
shit ton of pre-rolls. You know, it's cool.
You should have brought one with you this
No,
time.
honestly,
it's like a back and forth.
I know I do have something, but and I want pizza now. Ever since we were talking about sausage
We
pizza,
are ordering a pizza in the near future.
I want sausage pizza next time. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's so many opportunities. I've been applying for a lot of festivals. I got booked on my first festival,
Oh,
so I'm
yeah.
like
Fuck
really
yeah.
proud of that.
Awesome. Congrats.
Because I feel like the last time we talked, like I was getting booked more, but like I'm really trying to get like my comedy out and seen more. Like I still want to get booked locally more. And I'm still like grinding towards that. Someone asked me for my EPK electronic press kit, and
Is that like reels and shorts and stuff like that of your content?
yeah,
basically,
and
like
your
jokes and stuff?
bios and your professional headshots and your
But that
photos
means
and-
that's a good sign, though. That's a
yeah,
good thing. Yeah.
and so
I'm
like
not making an EPK.
I have to make one now. This is gonna go on it. But it's just been like really cool to see like things changing and like getting into different spaces. I am going to be in New York on a festival from February 26th through March 2nd, the Black Women in Comedy Laugh Festival. So
Hell yeah.
really excited
See,
about
What part of New York? Like New York proper, New York City?
New York City. I have 2
let's
shows
go.
in Harlem right now, and I have to remember where my other show is, but super happy. The producer, Joanna, super sweet woman. This is her 6th year doing this, so really excited for that. I also applied for another comedy festival that I'm crossing my fingers on, and so hopefully next time I talk to y'all, we can talk about like what those experiences
That's
were.
the cool thing about us,
yeah.
because like that's what we've always said to you and people that come on that have like written with, like, let's just grow together. Wouldn't that be cool if you're just performing at theaters and wherever, and we're freaking
On
like
Tubi.
getting hundreds of thousands of views, and we're like, holy shit, do you remember when we were just sitting in that room in Vegas and like talking about the movements? Like let's all do this shit together, and that's what makes it fun and exciting, because it's like, look at the journey we just took together. It's cool. So I'd love to hear that. That's awesome. We're rooting. We root for everyone to make it.
And also, I would like to give you your flowers. I do enjoy watching you perform because you almost always have something new. It's never always the
Which
same
is so
thing.
impressive.
There is
Not a lot of
always
comedians do that.
something new, and I love to see that. And then sometimes I've seen you try something new. You see that it landed. You had like a quick follow up, and I was like, "She's fucking rolling." So I like to see that.
Right now I'm grinding. I've actually been getting a lot of like, not even bad criticism, but just like, you know, people who've seen my comedy, and I've been like really grinding to be on this festival. So some of my comedy right now, I'm running through jokes. Y'all know me. It's something new all the time. I'm running through material.
Love it.
Like I'm burning through it. So I write a lot of material, and I posted like a while ago. I was like, no, I write about probably like an average of like 60 jokes in probably like a month, if not more, like if not more. And this month I've probably like have 4 different note things, and people think I'm exaggerating. I don't mean that like all of them are brand new fresh ideas. I do try to get new fresh ideas, and then some of them morph into the other joke that I already had from a while ago, so then I add that in. But like, no, I'm literally always creating, and then people are like, there's no way you're doing that, and I'm like, no, there's no way you're doing that. I'm doing that because I literally love new material, because maybe it's ADHD. My therapist said I don't have ADHD, but you know, I feel like there's so much, like, comedy is kind of momentary. You know, you got to catch a moment, but it's also like based off experience. It's live. It's I don't know how to explain it. It's so
as long as you can find a way to surprise people. That's what I'm saying.
it's a
You
pop.
always have something new, and I like that because it's like, ooh, new one. I like that little surprise.
Yeah, you know what someone told me? I think it was like Marty Lippman or someone. I'm pretty sure it's Marty. Shout out to Marty. He's like been traveling everywhere doing comedy. But he was telling me that, like, you know, some comedians, they're storytellers, but they make sure that they have at least a pop every minute, right? Like at least every minute. He's or like, I think he said like every 15 seconds, but like, you know, starting off do like a minute. And so that like kind of like is how I write my jokes. Like that itself, if I'm trying to work on storytelling, and so I'm like trying to figure out like how do I have a good pop if I'm gonna make it. Like I start off with something big and I kind of walk people through the process, so then it has like, if it's a little dead moment, it's okay to have a dead moment sometimes, right? Because it's gonna lead to the pop that I want it to. And then kind of going into like that kind of process. Storytelling is harder than what I normally do.
This man's really good at
I
it,
feel
but
I feel like
it's a
if
different
early
form.
on you feed them a little bit and you give them some little quick laughs, it gives them a reason to hang in there. And let you tell the story and give them the big finish where they get the payoff and the big laugh.
That's kind of
like
this podcast.
Making Derek just die laughing is such, like, it's just, I'm just like, yes, I got him, dude. Just killing him.
But that's what this podcast is. Just telling this, you go on this long journey and then bang, the end just always hits so hard on our
It's
episodes.
a good pop. I love a good pop, you know?
But anyways,
we were insanely all over the place.
Great. We were.
Yes.
That was a wild episode. Thank you so much, Meelah, for coming back. That was a lot of fun.
Before we go, let me plug myself some more.
Plug everything. Plug it all.
Like, let me plug myself some more. So, if you're watching this and you're gonna be in New York, please hit me up on Instagram at Meelah Dee Comedian. I'll tell you where I'm gonna be at. I'm also booked on a show with Matt Andrews and Josh Litauer for 420 in Reno. So catch me there.
Love them. Yeah.
I'm going to be hosting Wise Guys, the open mic. The first time they're going to have me on February 19th during Black History Month. So let's get it for that.
Arts District or Town Square?
Arts District. That's my favorite area.
We will, depending on the day of the week, probably be there, but I would love to come.
It's a Wednesday.
I probably couldn't make it. You could, though, because I have to work.
Come check it out. Maybe
after work, because it goes for a while.
It goes for a while. It goes until like 9:30, 10 most of the time.
Okay, so I get off at like 8. So if I went down there, I get there around like 8:45.
You'll be perfect. I'll be popping my shit out there, just trying to make sure it's a good time. I'm going to be definitely shouting out those in the room who make sure that I'm seen and have opportunities. So I'll shout y'all out just because I can.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Just because I can. Hopefully you air this after that so they can't stop me. But no, I appreciate y'all. This is a good podcast. Hey, did you ever watch those videos? Real quick, did y'all ever watch those videos?
What videos?
Those DVDs?
No.
You never watched it?
It was super scratch. I gave that back to you, didn't I?
No, you
He
did
said
not.
it wasn't. You couldn't. It wasn't like he couldn't watch it.
What?
They were super scratched up. Oh my god, they might be in that closet. Okay.
I thought you gave them back.
I don't
It's
know.
time to end the pod.
No. I have them somewhere. I could have swore I gave them back to you.
It's time to end the pod, y'all. This has been The Naturals with Meelah Dee Comedian. Did I do that right?
You did.
We'll see you on the next one.